Today we're going to be looking at one of my sewing machines, and I'm going to share with you all some of my favorite features that I think are definitely worth the splurge and upgrade when you are ready. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. My name is Brittany and I talk about sewing here on my channel. We're going to be taking a look at one of my sewing machines. This is the Husqvarna Viking Epic 95Q. Now for those of you that don't know, I used to be a brand ambassador for Husqvarna Viking for about 3 years. And during that time, I was able to create with some amazing machines. And so this is one of 3 machines that I have now. So again, this right here is the 95Q, and that's the one that I'm going to be showing you some amazing features that I definitely think are worth the upgrade when you are ready. Please do not watch this video and feel like you need to go out and buy a top of the line sewing machine right now. That is not why I'm sharing this with you all. I just want to share some features that I think when you are ready to upgrade that you should consider, or maybe go into a store and test out and see if it's something that you really want in your next machine. The first thing that I think you should definitely look for is a sewing machine that's going to give you a low bobbin alert. I cannot tell you how amazing it is when you are sewing and you get that little alert that your bobbin's running low. I'm pretty sure we've all been there sewing, thinking that we're sewing, and then we get to the end of our stitch and we realize the bobbin was out the whole time. That is probably one of the most frustrating things. That frustration is enough to just make you walk away from the project for the rest of the day and then come back and finish it, because what do you mean I actually wasn't sewing? What? Having that alert is an absolute game changer, and I love every time it gives me that little beep. And here's the thing, if I hit the button and say okay and keep sewing, it's gonna alert me again, like, your bobbin is low, girl, like, stop playing, go ahead and change it. I love that so much. Another thing that I think is worth the upgrade is an automatic thread cutter, which I think now is probably common in like a lot of kind of mid-range sewing machines. So you may already have that on your machine, like an automatic thread cutter, but if you don't, it's definitely something that I think you should probably check out, again, when you're ready to upgrade or really splurge on a machine. The next feature on a machine that I really think is great to have is having a really big display screen where you can actually see your stitch. Yes, like, I need to be able to see. So having the stitch really big, really clear, so I can be able to see it and adjust it, like make the adjustments to the stitch so I know exactly what I'm about to get ready to stitch out on my garment. Game changer. I absolutely love having that feature. Another thing that I think is really great on my machine is the automatic button maker, and I'm pretty sure yours may have it or something similar to it if you have a computerized machine. And my machine also comes with 2 different buttonhole feet, so I can have one that plugs into the machine so that it kind of just stitches and does its own thing. I can kind of set, I believe I set the stitch, I don't even know because I don't be using it, like I need to have a little control. I use the regular buttonhole foot. So again, that's one thing that you may not even want to have. Like, you may have that feature, but it may not be something that you need. So I just want to share that in case, you think you need it. You may not, but again, go into a store, test it out, see if it's for you. So since I started talking about features that my machine has that I don't use, let's just continue on with that. So I don't use the buttonhole foot that plugs into the machine. Another thing that my machine has that I do not use is a laser. Like, I can shoot a laser down, not shoot a laser down, but I can like display a laser down onto the fabric so I can see exactly where it's going to be stitching at. It's really cool to be able to have that line there so you know you're stitching straight. But I'll be honest, I rarely use that laser. It could be because I'm already just like programmed to look at my needle plate to make sure everything is lined up. I rarely look right there where the laser would be at. That's just not, I'm on default settings. I'm always looking on the needle plate, not right there where the laser would be at. So that's a feature that, I mean, it's cute. It's nice that it's on there, but I rarely turn that laser on. Like, no, I don't use it. I don't use it. Another thing I would say that I don't use a lot of is all of the built-in stitches. It's so many built-in stitches into my machines that I've never used. On a consistent sewing basis, I'm using a straight stitch, a zigzag stitch, my buttonhole foot. I may use a triple stitch every now and then, especially if I'm sewing a crotch, because some crotch seams are like stitch to crotch, then stitch again right over. I don't have time for that. I just do a triple stitch, and that just gives me a really sturdy stitch. The button stitch, so I do use that where it just kind of stitches the button on. That's about it. I don't use all the stitches. I feel bad saying that. I really do, but that's just the truth. And I want to mention it because you may be thinking, oh, it has 150 built-in stitches. I need it. And then you realize, I'm actually just sewing straight. That's it. There's nothing wrong with that. So you can maybe save on the stitches and just look for a bobbin alert or an automatic thread cutter or an automatic needle threader. Like, yes, that is what I'm talking about. That is a yes. We need that. Absolutely. Now for the body of the machine, I really do love having all that space up under the needle. It's not tight from the machine to the needle. It's like needle machine. So having that extra space right there is really nice. Get your project in there nice and smooth. I really do enjoy having all that extra, what is it? It's not extra room. I don't know, but that extraness, I enjoy having that. I also enjoy having an LED light there. It gets really bright on my machine and I can adjust it. So if I'm trying to sew at night and don't need that much light, I can just turn it down. Or if I do need a lot of light, I can just bump that up. So that's a nice feature to have also, especially depending on, you know, your area, if it's well lit or not, having that, like, listen, being able to see, my glasses are dirty, but being able to see, we need that. So having that well lit area is really great. So I really do enjoy that as well. I get a lot of questions about my robot arm. That's what some people call it. Looks like a little robot arm. It's actually an integrated dual feed and it helps pull the fabric through in rhythm with the feed dog. So I really do like having that. But if you don't have that on your machine or if it's not that important to you, you can just buy a separate walking foot and attach that to your machine. That's essentially the same exact thing. It's just a walking foot. Mine's is just integrated into the machine and I can engage it if I want to or disengage it depending on the stitch that I'm using. And sometimes if I pick a certain stitch, the machine will be like, take the integrated dual feed off. That's another thing. I absolutely love being able to just press a button and the whole thing changes for that specific stitch. Not just the stitch, but it can adjust for the weight of the fabric as well, which I think is fantastic. And I can also tell it if I'm using a woven, that the weight of the fabric, if it's heavy, if it's light, it will adjust and give me the perfect stitch for that. So I love, love, love that so much. That is a nice feature for an upgrade or a splurge machine, in my opinion. Another thing my machine has that I think is really, really cool is that it has built-in tutorials. So if you need a refresher really quickly on how to install a zipper or on how to do some type of a technique, a pocket or a collar, the machine actually has tutorials that you can play and watch and follow to stitch it and have whatever it is that you're trying to create, which I think is absolutely amazing. I'll be honest, I have not watched those tutorials since I got the machines because I already know how to do them. I think they are really helpful. Again, if you need a refresher, if you haven't sewn in a while, if you're new to sewing, I think those are really great to have, but I don't really refer to them that often, or I haven't referred to them since I got the machine. But yeah, again, that's something that you may not need in your machine. So that may be a feature that you can just go, you know what? I actually don't need this. I don't need to pay the extra for that because I already know how to do it, or I can just pull it up on YouTube really quickly. So those are just a few features on my sewing machines that I definitely think are worth the upgrade and the splurge when you are ready to do so. Again, this is just to show you what's available in a machine. Maybe you didn't know a machine did some of those things. One other thing that I will mention that's not on a sewing machine, but on a serger that I definitely think is worth the splurge and upgrade when you are ready to do so would be looking into an air threading serger. I mentioned this over on Instagram today, and there were a few people that didn't even know air threading sergers were a thing. They absolutely are a thing, and I am obsessed with mine. I have the Pfaff Admire Air 5000. Love that machine. I love it so much. With my serger machine, it automatically threads the upper and the lower loopers. So with just clicking a lever and rotating it so it locks into place, I just put a little bit of the thread in, push down a lever, and the lower looper is threaded. I do it again for the upper looper, pull down the lever, upper looper is threaded. And then it also has an automatic needle threader too, where you can just kind of slide your thread through a little thing. I don't even know what it's called, but you just slide it through there, pull the lever down, and it threads the needle as well. I rarely use that feature. I usually just thread my own needle, but for the loopers, love. Love, love, love. So again, those are just a few features on my sewing machines that I definitely think are worth the upgrade and splurge. So when you are ready to upgrade and splurge on your machine, definitely pop into maybe your nearest sewing machine dealer, test out some machines, see what you like and need, and also what you don't need. That way, when you make a purchase, you know you're getting exactly the features that you want and not just, you know, the features that all the 50,000 stitches that you don't even need. Let me know down in the comments what's on your dream sewing machine wish list. What kind of features are you all looking for? If you want to check out more about my machines, I have plenty of videos here on my YouTube channel about them. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Blessings, everyone. Bye.